reading is essential, and it's number one here at Pineview Elementary School. And we are ecstatic that the superintendent did a press conference here to kick this off this year. So we're excited.
And the challenge is here because when students read, they learn. They can do science, they can do social studies, they can do language art, they can do math, they can do all the studies if they have a good background in reading.
We have a chance to set a world record in our community with 507 parents and guardians reading with their children at the same time. I want to thank all our principals that have joined us here today. We have divisional directors. My deputy superintendent, Dr. Henderson, is here. We have two school board members that we appreciate. Alva Striplin is here, and our board chair, Maggie Lewis Butler. So thank you all for being here. Ms. Roming and her administrative team, all the great teachers that are here, best teachers in the state of Florida. Thank you for being here today as we launch our Million Book Challenge. You know, last year, students, we read over 1 million books in our community. This was a community outreach, a community goal. And I had the opportunity to visit almost every school in our community and sit down and read to our students. And that was a lot of fun for me. And I think I got more out of that than the students did because I love to read to students. What we're trying to do is make sure that we teach our students to love to read, that reading is something not only you want to do this year, next year, while you're in school, but you want to read for the rest of your life. And then it becomes a lifelong activity. So this year, I'll be asking students to really think about not just reading, but what is your favorite book? And I want you to think about that for a minute, because when I sit down, I might ask you, what is your favorite book? You know, sometimes we don't take enough time to talk about, and to think about what are our favorite books, what are our favorite songs, what are our favorite poems, and to remember them in our heart and our mind, how important they are to us. So this year, we've got a bigger goal than we had before, and we're trying to do almost two things at the same time. First, we're going to hit 1 million books here, and there's a picture of what on here? Dinosaur. My friend, the dinosaur. He is on here with us, so I'm excited about that. And maybe he's got something to do with the book that we picked. But we have been approved by Guinness Book of Records to break the world record. We're going to try to break a world record this year of making sure that the most parents at one time are reading to their students. So what we're going to do is get our parents or guardians, we're going to get them all together at one time, and we're going to try to break a world record in the Leon County school system. Do you think we can do it? Yeah! Great. The current record is having 427 of our parents reading with their children at one time. So some people will say, we're not going to be able to make it. But you know what? I have confidence in our community because every time we reach out to our community for a partnership in education, they come through for us. So we're going to get all of our parents and guardians together, and we're going to break the record of 427. Our goal on here, it says 500, but since I've got here, they've raised that to 507. Now, math wasn't my strongest suit, but I do understand if the record was 427, why can't we do 428? But for some reason, we're going to 507. I guess this is part of our new testing material or something, but I don't know. But anyway, we're going to make it, and we're going to make it with all of our parents and all of our students and our great principals behind us coming together to accomplish this. Now it's a special time, and I want to let you know in on a secret, but when somebody gives you a secret, you can tell your parents a secret because they need to know about all secrets. So when I say secret, you can tell your parents. But you're going to be the first to know what is the new book for the Million Book Challenge. Here it is. What's the name of it? All right. How do dinosaurs go to school? Now, before I sit down with you, because you're going to be the first group I read to. Is that good?
Yeah!
High five? Can somebody give me a high five on that? All right.
Everybody wants to get a high five.
That I read to. I'm going to get everybody. I'll get everybody. How do dinosaurs go to school? Now, does this look like this?
No!
Not quite, but a little bit. It is a dinosaur, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. You want to get a little close like we do when we read? We go get in close. Get in close. All right, I'm going to hold up pictures. So everybody listening. Can you hear me with that? How do dinosaurs go to school? How does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool? Does he drag his long tail? Is he late for the bus? Does he stomp all 4 feet? Does he make a big fuss? Got a big smile on his face, right? When he gets to the school, does he roughhouse and punch? Does he make a quick grab for a classmate's packed lunch? Does he race up the stairs right ahead of the bell? I think some of y'all have done that before. This Robin won't have it. This Robin's not going to have it. Does it?
It is funny. He's just racing.
Does he interrupt class with his own show and tell? Does a dinosaur yell? I like the dinosaur. I think he's going to be my friend. Me too. I think he's going to be my friend. And when in the classroom, plunked down in his chair, does a dinosaur fidget his tail in the air? Does he growl during chalk talks or roar out of turn? Does he make it too hard for the others to learn? You know anybody like that? Does he stir up the classroom by making a noise? None of y'all would do that, would you? I tell you, Miss Robin don't have that either. I know. She don't even let me do that.
I wouldn't do that. I would learn.
Does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys? No.
He might on the slide with the gun.
Yeah.
Where's he? We wouldn't do that.
The dinosaur carefully raises his hand. He helps out his classmates with projects they planned. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Very good.
I would do that.
Yeah, me too.
It looks like a dinosaur.
At recess, he plays with a number of friends and growls at the bullies till bullying ends. We don't like bullies, do we? We don't like bullies.
We sure don't like bullies.
No, we sure don't like. We don't like any bully. He tidies his desk, then he leaps out the door.
He leaps.
He leaps out the door.
He can't be out of the door.
Good work, good work, little dinosaur. Now, one of the things I'm going to give you a chance to do, if you want to join the superintendent's reading club and be part of my team, which it would be an opportunity if you'd like to, that you'd encourage others to read and to let people know that I'm going to read this book in the media center here, and you can encourage other students to read it. If you want to be on my team, you can sign your name right by Jackie Pons. And you'll be part of my team. Now everybody take the time, we're going to pass it around so people can do it, everybody can do it. And I'm going to present a book to Miss Robbie, and I want to tell you, you're one of the best groups I've ever read with.